Hi everybody, it's Robin from Talks from the Heart. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you what I use to give me some relief from my nerve pain that has been caused by type 2 diabetes. Now, I'm not a physician, nor do I pretend to be one, but I'm just a regular everyday struggler with my diet and type 2 diabetes because of a poor diet my entire adult life. And what I've been using that has been giving me relief for, I have very chronic, some days are very, very painful in my feet with numbness. So let's just call it neuropathy based as a secondary condition because of my type 2 diabetes. Most days it's tolerable. I'm just gonna be blunt with you. I'm getting used to my new reality. So some days I try to think, oh, how is my nerve pain? And I think, well, I'm so dang used to it now that, it just doesn't even seem bad. It flares in the evenings when I go to bed. I wanted to put out a video to just share with you what I found works, because I feel like there's a lot of people in the planner community that struggle like I do. And I'm hoping, I really am, that this will be helpful, and also that this will give you some ideas of things to try if you're struggling the same as I am. Now, I do have kind of a belief system about buying things, and it's this. It's real simple. I don't mind spending money. I hate wasting money. So that's another goal for this video, is that if I can help you to buy something that works without having to try 8 different items and then waste of money on things that doesn't work, that is my core goal, okay? And I did buy something that I saw on social media, and it works. I also think that's really critical. Like I said, I do not use all of this all at once, all the time. I just kind of pick and choose. And some nights, I'm going to say 70% of the time, I don't put anything on. And the reason why is because before this diagnosis, I was one of those people that took maybe 2 Advil a year. I don't even get headaches to the point where I feel like I need medication for it. So, sometimes I just struggle through the headache. I'm very blessed in that area. And so I do really think long and hard, how much do I want to put on my body or put in my body that isn't, I'm going to say, natural. Now, listen, I'm not a total tree hugger. Trust me, I'm not. And I am not throwing shade on people who are. You have to be responsible for your own body. You are your best advocate. So you do you. That's my new thing. I love saying it. You do you, boo. But straight up, do what works for you and use products that you feel comfortable using, okay? These are the products that I'm willing to endorse. And like I said, I'm repeating myself. I'm mansplaining it. I want this video to be helpful to anybody who's willing to click on it, okay? All right. Easy to get stuff is, and if I mention that I buy it from Amazon, it will be linked. Just scroll all the way down. Actually, you know what? Because of this video, I don't need any planner links. I'll put it all at the top, and I will list it by name, so it's super easy for you to find. All right. So let's start with the easiest products to find, and that is these 2 right here. Okay. This is Nervine Roll-On Pain Relief Liquid, and it targets multiple nerve pain receptors. It's lidocaine and menthol, basically. Okay. I buy this at Walgreens. I like the roll-on because it keeps my hands clean, and I just roll it on the bottom of my feet and the top of my feet and my toes and maybe up my ankle a little bit. This I can get as cheap as $16.99 at Walgreens. I have not looked for it on Amazon, in case you don't have a Walgreens near you, or you're just more comfortable just click and have it shipped directly. I will try to find it on Amazon for you. I really, really like this. And I'll also tell you in this video if I'm comfortable with using it at night or both morning and night, okay? Because if I know I'm going to have a long day on my feet, say my second job is retail, if I know I'm going to have a long day on my job, or, a couple 4 or 5 hours on my feet, I will put one of these choices on my feet just to prep my feet for not getting super, super painful. So this is called Nervine. Again, one of my favorites. This is about my 3rd bottle since January. No, my 2nd bottle since January. And actually it expires September of 24, and it's all gone. I have to go back to Walgreens and buy it. Okay, the other thing that I found really works, and I'm more prone to use this in the morning, is just your basic Aspercreme with lidocaine. It's not expensive. I buy this at Walgreens. Sometimes they'll have it on sale too for, buy one, get one 50% off. This is super, super helpful, mostly in the morning, midday, whatever. And if I don't want to put a bunch of stinky stuff on at night, I will choose this. And mostly because these two right here, if they're on my hands, I don't feel comfortable petting my dog, Cooper, and we snuggle a lot before we both go to sleep. He actually starts out at my pillow and then moves to the bed when he realizes that I'm going to sleep. So I don't like touching him with a bunch of menthol on my hands. And since their sense of smell is more heightened than ours, I'm going to say he doesn't enjoy it either. So this might be a choice that I use if him and I are spending some close time together. So basic Aspercreme with lidocaine. I think you're going to see a consistency with lidocaine. That's going to help with nerve pain a lot. Again, I think this is $9.99 for 4.3 ounces. And so I stock up on those for sure when they're on sale. Okay. The next one I was turned on to it by Sarah Martinez. And this was way back, in the fall, September of 23. I was having trouble sleeping because of the pain, and I wasn't able to go to the doctor yet, so I was undiagnosed. And she said, when I was, so there's going to be a dual use for this. She said, when my babies were young, I would put just a dab of this on the bottom of their feet, and they slept like babies. No joke, you guys. Magnesium Lotion, Life Flow, highly concentrated. I buy the vanilla scent. This will, if I don't want to treat the numbness or the neuropathy, and if that means the same thing, I apologize. I will put this on just to calm myself, just to okay, it's time to go to bed. You need to calm down. And I'll put it over my whole foot and my ankle. So this is just this is just like your basic lotion, and it's so good. So good. I wouldn't use this as lotion all over my body. This runs about $11, and I buy it at Natural Grocers where I live. And I guess you could use it as lotion, but honestly, it smells really vanilla-y, like just ever so pinch of vanilla light. It doesn't leave your hands feeling greasy. I love this stuff, and I've bought a lot of it. So yeah, if you have issue with sleeping, I had one person that I worked with that was having issue with sleeping, and it was before I discovered this. And I said, dude, I use this. She went out that day, bought a bottle. The next morning I said, how'd you sleep? And she said, like a baby. And I said, yep, it works. So thank you, Sarah, for sharing that with me. All right. So then the next thing is a pure magnesium oil spray. Now, how I came upon this option, and I buy this from Amazon. It's $8.99 a bottle, give or take $1 if they run a sale. It's made in the USA. Let's see. It's a small family-owned business. I'm all about that. Store room temperature. And basically, it just has magnesium in it. So it's a pharmaceutical grade, no added ingredients, 100% natural and pure, easily absorbed, concentrated, and it's odorless. All of that is true. This is my second bottle. I have purchased numerous bottles and actually had friends here, everyday friends say, oh my God, I'm having the worst time sleeping, and I just hand this to them. And that sounds weird, or I give it to them, or I just go on Amazon for $8.99 and I'm like, poop. You'll get the bottle in 2 days. Try it. I guarantee you'll sleep like a baby. So I don't use this to treat the neuropathy, just like this one. So this is a lotion. This is a spray. Do I have a preference? Probably this one, only because I'm really getting lazy when I get to bed at night, and to put this on would require me getting stuff on my hands. Whereas this, I just tilt my foot up like this and off the edge of the bed, because I don't like to walk around my bedroom with wet stuff on my feet. And so I'll just, sit on the bed, swing my legs over the side, spray this on both the bottoms and the tops and my ankles and some of my legs. and then just swing my legs back into bed, and this puts me to sleep like a baby. So let's say this. I think I just want to express that these put me to sleep, so then I'm not thinking about my neuropathy, if that makes sense. So I will have both of these linked below, and I get them from Amazon. This stuff is awesome. I love just being able to spray it. Okay, so then the last two items, and then we're done. Because, you know, once in a while, taking a leave now. I really think long and hard before I do that, just because, again, I'm one of those people where I never was popping Advil or Tylenol. And so when I do, I want to be really, really careful to not get, like, I'm going to say addicted to it, or, you know, use it as a crutch. Okay, I saw this on Instagram. Oh, and that's what I wanted to say. I saw, you know... Okay, can we have a moment? Instagram post where they're like, oh, so you have type 2 diabetes. Do this, don't do that. Do this. Jump high, jump low. And, you know, they tell you other things not to do, and then that's supposed to be your big cure-all. Let me tell you something. In my opinion, type 2 diabetes is a diet-driven disease, and I'm hoping and praying that I can get my diet under control to the point where I don't struggle with any of the type 2 diabetes stuff. It's going like molasses. I mean, I'm like a herd of turtles. I'm heading towards victory, and it's not going very fast. So I get a lot of posts on Instagram and Facebook, and one of them, that's how I found this, one of them was like, magnesium, it's the cure-all for neuropathy. I'm like, okay, I'm listening. I'm always listening, right? And they're like, oh, and they wanted like $40 for a bottle of magnesium spray. I said, there's got to be a better way. So I always go to Amazon and try to find that product in Amazon, because at the very minimum, if I don't like it, and there's a return policy, I can return it, right? So, and also I'm a Prime member, so I get free shipping. So I may pay $1 or $2 more, but I'm okay with that, because for me, it's less risk. So that's how I found this, because it was made in the USA. It was a small business, and the price was right. And I've been extremely happy with it. Okay. So that's what happened with this one. It is called Lune, Lune Nerve Balm. Okay. And there's also a Mama Bear one. I've never tried the Mama Bear, but I have tried this, and I'm going to say they ain't wrong. This stuff works like a charm. It's fabulous. Now, I'm looking for a cure, but this isn't a cure. It is a temporary relief. And so it was expensive. I think I paid, well, they did the 50% off, and then they said, oh, add another bottle and you get half off that bottle, blah, blah, blah. So I thought, screw it. You know, what can it hurt? It can't hurt me, right? So I thought, all right, I'll just order 2 bottles. And I think it was like $70. It was expensive, and free shipping. But let me tell you, it works. So let's go to this one really quick, and then we'll come back to this one. And the reason why is I really wanted instant relief, and I knew this wasn't going to come very quick. So I went to Amazon before I purchased this off their website, and I tried to find Lune Nerve Balm, and they're not on Amazon, and I'm going to say yet. But I did find this, and it's Neuropathy Hemp Cream, maximum strength. And I thought I think this was $29.99. And it says delivers strength relief from neuropathy, helps with joint pain, inflammation, and muscle spasms. That's another thing. I was getting some muscle spasms in my feet, and those are not fun at all. And so I thought, you know what? For $30, again, it's not going to hurt me, right? And I thought, and even then, when this comes, I still have enough to last me a while. So this says 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, to the affected areas. I don't do that. I just use it mostly in the morning or at night. Usually it's one or the other, to be honest with you. So this, again, from Amazon, this is what the cream looks like. Okay, let's put this one, let's see, this one right here. This one smells, hang on. This one is a more mild smelling, more like a Christmas mint cookie. That's what I'm going to say. And you can see it's not greasy. It just goes on really smooth, okay? When I use these last two creams, I'm going to see how smooth that went on. You can hardly even tell it's there. I'm going to say when I use these, I do try to put like some comfy, squishy socks on so that this doesn't, you know, get all over my sheets. I've not had issue though. No staining for sure. Made in the USA. All right, so my hand's going to feel really good after this video. Yeah, very mild smelling. And there's what it looks like. Okay, so that's this one. This Lune Nerve Balm and glass jar, which I also appreciate because glass will, you know, is the word dissipate or dissolve a lot quicker than plastic in the years to come. So here's the color difference. Okay. And when you put your nose up to this, it smells more medicinal, more like Vicks-like. But it's not overpowering. I'm going to say this burns the nose hairs just a pinch, but nothing you can't live with. So let's put this on here. A little bit more greasier, you can see. And I couldn't tell if I put the same amount on. Turns a little bit more savvy. There's a little grit to it. I'm going to say it's a little bit more oilier. Yeah. It takes a little bit more to kind of get that into your skin. Again, when you're in pain in your feet, you don't care. So I would probably recommend putting a sock on with this. And so I'm not going to read the ingredients. You can go to their website. I will link their website below. And Lune Nerve Balm. I have another full jar of this. I think I'm going to try Mama Bear next if I remember and have the opportunity. Okay, so this is, yeah, it's going in there now. So we're good. All right, let me get some lotion on. Okay, so that is all the stuff that I use. You don't have to have type 2 diabetes to, you know, need some relief. Like I said, this doesn't have to go on your feet. It can go anywhere where you're having some issue. And if you're having sleep issue, try one of these, you guys, on the bottom of your feet at the minimum. I guarantee you that you will not, if you at least order this for the $8.99 or $9.99, you won't be disappointed. I've had my stylist, Dawn, who was struggling with sleep, she tried it. She loved it. Then her coworker has, her husband just had rotator cuff surgery and he can't lift his arm. He squirted that on it and it helped so much. And then squirted this on their feet. Both of them did. And they both slept like babies. She said, oh my gosh. I said, yep, I'm telling you, if I could just buy a bottle of this for everybody to try, if they sold sample bottles, I'd just start a mailing list. It's amazing. So please follow the links below. If you have any questions, please leave them for me in, under this video, because I'm happy to answer them if I know the answer. Don't ask me any medical questions because I'm not a doctor and I don't want to get into that situation. It's the same as anything. If you have a doctor that you really care for, that gives you good care and you trust them, then ask them. Don't ask me because, I ain't that smart. All right. So thank you so much, you guys. Listen, I hope this was helpful. I hope somebody, even if just one person, gleaned something off this. That makes me happy. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and always enjoy today. Bye, everybody.